Welcome to P&G Innovation Expo Live, the podcast series that uncovers the power of P&G innovation. I'm Liam.
And I'm Pam.
And we are your hosts.
We are thrilled to embark on this exciting journey of exploring groundbreaking ideas and disruptive strategies.
And today we are honoured to be visited by Victor Aguilar, who's P&G's Global Chief Research, Development and Innovation Officer, to share his insights, wisdom and visions for the future.
So Victor, let's get started.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
So you lead P&G R&D globally. How are we working to drive irresistible superiority to meet the evolving needs of our consumers?
Innovation is P&G's DNA. And since the very, very beginning and the foundation of the company, we always try to produce products of, at the time we call it, of superior quality. In fact, that's in our statement of purpose. And it's rooted on the big idea, which is really understanding what we call now jobs to be done. So what are the problems that we want to solve as consumers want to make progress on their life? Because we know very well that consumers want to live a better life, and nowadays want to live a better and more sustainable life. So by keeping both on a deep understanding of what are the consumer needs, what are the jobs to be done, and then pairing them with our tremendous science and technology capabilities, we're able to create products that consumers love to use. And we're on a journey to make them even better nowadays than when they were 2 to 3 years ago.
Thank you. And you mentioned about innovation being in the DNA of P&G, and that's something we've looked at a lot in this Innovation Expo. I know as P&G, we also talk a lot about being a force for growth as a company so that we can be a force for good in the communities in which we live and work. So could you talk about a little bit about how it all comes together?
Indeed. If you think about it, our innovation really, if our innovation, which is happening now, delivers on the consumer needs, we're benefiting the consumer first and foremost, which is our focus. We're solving problems that no other company, no other brand, no other product can solve. But as we do that, we're also helping the ecosystem and the whole industry. For example, when I think about innovating in washing in cold with Ariel, we're not just creating a product that meets consumer needs, because consumers want to wash in cold water. It protects the clothes, it's more sustainable, saves energy. And on top of that, they can have shorter washes, which allows them to wash anytime they want, not just wait for the weekend. But as we do that, we're transforming the industry. We're creating technologies for the future that will make the laundry process more sustainable. In fact, I was reading a report that based on the commercialization that the P&G team has done and the usage of our products, we now reduce about 2% Celsius in terms of temperature across Europe. That's a huge savings in terms of energy. And that's what I think when I think about force for growth and force for good. By growing our company, growing the usage of our products, we're helping not only our stakeholders, but we're really helping the industry and we're helping the planet in many different ways.
Amazing. Thank you.
Victor, you mentioned that consumers were looking for products that are more sustainable. So how do we embed sustainability from the beginning of the innovation journey?
Yeah, so I was saying we're definitely consumer focused, consumer inspired, but then technology and science driven. So one of the first things we do is, of course, understand the journey of the consumer in order to solve the problem she or he is facing. And by understanding the whole habit, the whole context, we can understand how we can help her or him to live a more sustainable life. But we use that and then marry it with our understanding of science, in this case, environmental science. What are the products, technologies, processes that would make a product in a more sustainable way? So we have a footprint of scope 0, 1, 2, and 3 in terms of what it means for sustainability. And then we use that information to start developing technologies and or executions and ultimately materials and product designs that will be much more sustainable. And by understanding and following the science in environmental sustainability, we can create those products in a much more holistic way. I think that's quite frankly novel in the industry. Most people start with, how do I do it in a way that is more sustainable? But that doesn't meet the consumer needs. In fact, we know consumers don't want to trade off performance for sustainability. We're doing it the other way around, which is we start with the consumer and then follow the science.
Thank you. That is super interesting. And it's something we've heard a lot about today, about how innovation and sustainability need to be working hand in hand in order to deliver the irresistible superiority that we're looking to deliver. Now, our final question, and one that we've asked everyone on the series: you've walked through the Innovation Expo, you've seen everything that's on offer. What is it that's excited you the most? What have you been most excited to see?
Well, first of all, I'm very proud of our European friends for, first of all, wholeheartedly adopting our irresistible superiority model that leads to category growth and great business results. I'm very proud to see all the innovation that is happening across multiple categories, because all of them have the element that I was talking about: consumer inspired but science driven, and all of them have the greatest potential. I'm excited about what I'm seeing in hair care, for example. It's a good balance of core and more, for example. Innovation on the core on Head and Shoulders, because it's allowing us to create products that, if consumers use frequently, and this is the key word, frequently, and consistently, another key word, we can eliminate dandruff from many, many sufferers today. On the other hand, we're also creating a more irresistible innovation that is more sustainable. That is an execution that is called BEAR, with minimal ingredients, more flexible packaging, and also much more sustainable ingredients and story behind it. I think it's a category that is supposed to ignite a lot of growth. I'm equally excited about hand dish and auto dish, pots, of course. A lot of things that are happening in the European innovation ecosystem that I'm really proud of.
Thank you. That brings us to the end of this episode in the P&G Broadcasting Studio.
Thank you, Victor, and we hope you enjoyed this episode. And thank you again for coming with us on our journey to uncover the secrets of P&G innovation.
Until next time, keep innovating.